And also, this is a Team No Sleep special because we're not sharing this story at all the rest of the morning. So some of those conversations are from 5:30 to 6, and it ain't happening after 6:15.
This is the only time this
or
story's being
7
told.
o'clock because of some of the content that's in it.
Oh, man, I'm
So,
ready.
regardless, a Team No Sleep special on how I almost got Brian in trouble, I guess, last night.
Yes, now both of you have almost gotten me in trouble with my wife. Both of you have nearly gotten me, well, I guess not nearly. Both of you have gotten me accused of adultery.
Uh-oh, I know how I did it. I know how I did it.
Sarah, you know how you did it. Yours was from...
So
you got me in trouble at the Michael McDonald concert.
Yes, because Michael McDonald, as we all know, is the snowy owl of soft rock. And I have an owl ring that's real big, and I was like, you must wear this to the snowy owl of soft rock's concert.
Absolutely.
And so then your wife found it on your bedside table and was like, whose ring is this? And I was, and I had just met her.
That's Sarah, my new co-host.
Yeah.
And then I had to explain the whole Snowy Owl of Soft Rock thing, which, anyway.
It's
true.
True.
I'm like, you just had to get it, babe, okay?
Yeah.
It's a Sarah and I thing.
Yeah.
So last night, we're driving out, Kate and I, date night. We hop in my car. We're on our way to M Test Kitchen in Fenton. So we're driving down William Street in Apex. We're about to turn onto US 1 when Kate reaches into my middle compartment. And she pulls out a box of maxi pads.
Oh, why? Why do you have those in there?
Ultra thin.
Oh, well,
She goes, so who's the person in your life that wears ultra thin? And I was like, of course I was not guilty. I love my wife to death. And I would never cheat. It's just one of those things for me.
I would never
ever.
cheat
It's
either.
just, it should be a thing for everybody.
Yeah.
But I was like, God, well, my sister was just in town. And I know, it's a thing now with, kids. They wear pads and not tampons. Maybe my sister...
Better for you.
Maybe my sister is team pad. I'm like, well, she borrowed my car. Did she pick up a thing of pads? No, I don't think that was it. I said, I can't figure it out, babe. I'm like, I really don't know why those pads are there. And then it smacked me in the face. It's like, well... we got to figure out why these pads are there. And then at that point, we're just kind of laughing about, what are these pads doing there? Kyle Smelser gave me those maxi pads.
Why?
And this is from 3 or 4 months ago. Brian and I don't know if you remember, Sarah, we went to that Duke football game back in October.
And you just wanted to be dry for it?
No. So can I pick up part of the story?
Yes.
So we went to this football game, and we told you how it was this epic comeback by Duke. They beat UNC. We had left at halftime, right? We went to campus.
Yes, I remember.
We were feeling real down on ourselves.
Yeah, you were so
We're
mad
hanging
that you
out
left.
at this bar / brew pub, whatever, on Duke's campus. And in that Duke Center that we were in, there was a hallway with the bathroom and stuff. And at one point in the night, in the men's bathroom, there's one of the things on the wall for different products you can get. But in the men's bathroom, they had maxi pads in there.
And Kyle and I were like,
This
did
is
you see
interesting.
they had maxi pads and tampons?
Yeah, so anyway, it was in the men's bathroom. But either way, so as Brian and I are finishing the second half of the game, Brian, he went to the bathroom, came back out, and gave me one as a present.
Aw,
And I'm like,
friends.
just being funny, right?
Yeah.
We're watching the game and hanging out. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. What Brian didn't know is that when we were leaving, I went back in the bathroom and got one for myself, but I did not give it to him until he drove me back to my car, which we had met somewhere, then, went to Durham the rest of the way. But then when I was getting out of the car when he was dropping me off, I said, hey, don't forget this, and I gave him my gift.
And then he didn't throw it away. He put it in his compartment thinking, Kate may need this one day.
And 3 or 4 months later, Kate sees what I had gifted him that
and the
day.
divorce proceedings have begun.
After the Duke UNC football
Hilarious.
game. From
There it
3.5, 4 months ago, Sarah.
That's the story.
The
Kyle
gift
and
that keeps on giving.
Kyle and I trading maxi pad jabs. And then
Wow.
4 months later, I don't know why those pads are there, but I swear I'm not having sex with another woman who wears ultra-thin pads. I swear to it. And I'm going to buy you an expensive meal tonight to prove to you my love and my faith.
It's just Kyle and I's dumb, funny friendship that we have with each other. We thought we were hilarious, and fast forward 3.5, 4 months later, I did think, did he throw it out? What did he do? Because
you never
he got
know.
back in the car. There wasn't a trash can. And I'm like, when Brian drove off that night, I knew it was still in his SUV.
Yeah.
Fast forward all these months later, Kate's like, wait a second. What are these doing in here?
Well, if you ever cut yourself, they're really good for wound care.
Well, that's nice.
It's Brian and I exchanging that with each other. It's like kind of like our version of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yeah, one
With
size
that.
fits all.
Yes. So with that,
How many more pad jokes do you have?
Oh, I've got a ton. Been using them a long time.
with that, Team No Sleep, like we said, a Team No Sleep special as we start this first Friday of the 2025 calendar year. That is a conversation that's going to stay right there for the rest of eternity. All right. Thank you for listening. It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah on Mix 101.5.